Sioux Falls Mayor Paul TenHaken joins us now live at our station with his thoughts on Governor Noem's executive order.
Yeah, Mayor TenHaken, thank you for joining us today. What does this executive order mean for the city of Sioux Falls?
Well, we got this executive order about 2 hours ago, and to be honest, we're still trying to understand what it does mean for the city of Sioux Falls. I've been talking with mayors and county commissioners all over the state today, probably 40 to 50 of them through a few different calls. And there's quite a level of frustration amongst those local leaders at the lack of unity that we're seeing right now across the state on this effort. So I'm not sure if the EO provides us a lot of clarity, to be frank with you. It probably answers a few questions, but it creates a lot more. I read a lot of pro-business language in that, which I can very much appreciate, and the desire for businesses to stay open. But public health and safety is priority number one in this, and our economy is second. And as a business owner, former business owner and entrepreneur, I hate to say that, but that is the situation we're in. So we're going to be looking at this executive order and determine, listen, if we have to execute things at the local level, I guess that's the tools that we have to utilize right now. The challenge that I foresee is patchwork ordinances across the state, between counties, between cities, when it's left up to local authorities to kind of do this. And that's where the frustration is amongst the mayors and some of the county commissioners, is without any specific direction or general direction that we're getting right now. We're kind of on our own, and that's the route we're going to take. The buck stops with me in Sioux Falls, so that's the route we'll go.
Well, Mayor, let me ask you this question. As mayor, what authority do you have?
So the only trigger that I have in the city to mandate business closures is actually not my trigger. It's through the Board of Health. Our Board of Health has that authority. So we convene a meeting with them tomorrow to make them understand that they have that power and that authority. My recommendation to them per this weekend was going to be that they do mandate closures of bars and restaurants in the city. We tried to take a light touch approach to this for the last week or so, strongly encouraging businesses to adhere to this. Some have done that famously, and I'm very proud of them. Others, there's some bad actors who are not helping the cause. And so that's going to be the message to our Board of Health. I am still not sure if they will be hamstrung a little bit by this EO, and that's what we're going to have to determine tonight and tomorrow before that board meets, to be able to give them clear direction on where their authority lies.
Well, tonight, Mayor, what do you have for a message for business owners in town here, even before these mandates come out? What do you want to see our Sioux Falls business owners do?
Well, the first thing I would say to business owners is that you're still open for business. No one's told you to close your business. That's your right. You can stay open. However, with business ownership right now comes an immense responsibility that some businesses are taking to action. They're adhering to that. Some are not. And so that I don't want government mandated closures of businesses. But when businesses can't adhere to the frame we're in right now and the season we're in right now, which is so important, and I can't overstate that, that is what's forcing some of these actions that we're looking to take at the city level. And so my message to businesses, operate responsibly right now. That is so key. And if you're a patron, operate responsibly by, as much as it pains me to say, not patronizing businesses that have heavy social gatherings. They'll be there. We will recover. The bars will be there again in the future. During this season, I need you to stay your rear ends home right now. Stay at home, social distance, and help your fellow community members. This is a we effort.
All right, Mayor Paul TenHaken, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it. After the break, we're answering your questions about COVID-19.
The Secretary of Health, as well as doctors from Sanford and Avera, will join us after the break to bring you the latest information on the pandemic.